we have full occupational profiles that you can review so that you can have a sense of, you know, what that job does, so that if you do approach an insurance company and you want to be an underwriter or you want to be an adjuster, you sort of have that full picture. And it even includes salary information, so you kind of have a benchmark on a national average in terms of what you could be expecting to make in that role. So if you were asked sort of what your expectations were, you can align those accordingly, and also get a sense of future outcomes and sort of next steps. We've also just launched, and some of our panelists may not be aware of this yet, but we have just launched an interest and aptitudes quiz on the site, so you can actually go and take our quiz, and basically what it'll do is guide you to which area of the insurance industry might be the best fit for you, and invite you to explore all of the profiles at the same time, and also give you a little bit of information, as I described in that full occupational profiles, that aligns to your interests and your own unique aptitudes. So lots of information there to support you in the job search process. Sorry to plug the Career Connection sites in the middle there, but I thought that it was a good entry point just to kind of share some of the resources to support Drew's point. Kaylee, yourself, what are any other points that you can think of in terms of differentiating yourself as a candidate?
For me, I found when I was going through this process, I would get extremely nervous in interviews, and I probably wasn't myself. So I applied to a lot of jobs and did quite a few interviews. And by the time I got to Johnson, I was able to be myself, and I think that that sort of helped. By the time I got there, I had a couple job offers, so I was able to choose, which was a good feeling, but I think that the practice really helped me. And then following up with those who interview you, I think is important and sort of sets you apart from the pack, whether it be an email or a phone call. I think that that's beneficial.
Great. And I'll plug the Career Center now that I have the opportunity to as well, in terms of, you know, at York we do have the opportunity to meet with career advisors who can advise you on tips and tricks in terms of setting yourself apart in that interview process. And I believe, Danielle, that they'll even do mock interviews where you have the opportunity to sort of participate either in a mock interview day with industry or with the career advisor themselves. So if you have one coming up and you want to sort of figure out how you can differentiate yourself in that process or get some practice to help calm those nerves a little bit, it's something that you can do. And certainly treat each interview as an opportunity to grow your capacity, right? And each opportunity to engage in a conversation about yourself and who you are and what you have to offer. And as you hone that skill, you'll find that it's an invaluable one that will serve you well over the course of your career. And Mario, finally with you, any other tips or tricks in terms of differentiating yourself?
Yeah, there's some really good points here. I don't want to repeat any of them. I'm going to add to them. I have to touch on personality traits. They